Hi, my name is Dave.
I'm Trista.
I'm Denise.
I'm Brian.
Hi, I'm Melanie, and this is my speech to demonstrate. This evening, I will be demonstrating how to make delicious, wonderful, homemade banana bread. Some of you may have enjoyed or even made your own homemade banana bread, but tonight I am going to share with you 3 special techniques used by my grandmother that will ensure that your banana bread is the very best. In a sanitized kitchen, we are going to set up our area for easy preparation, like I've done here. Being well organized, like anything, it will be good for smooth baking. First, we're going to preheat the oven to 375 degrees. Then, we are going to gather our ingredients and our materials and get ready to make banana bread. Our ingredients in this recipe are 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 2 well-beaten eggs, a 1/3 cup shortening, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 4 tablespoons of milk, and an extremely ripe and brown banana. Keep in mind that you can go to www.mayoclinic.com and find some great substitutions for any of the ingredients in this recipe. This can be helpful for somebody that's trying to stay healthy or may have allergies to any of these ingredients. Next, we're going to mix our dry ingredients, which is going to be our flour, our baking soda, and our salt. Now, we're not going to be just using regular flour, we're going to be using sifted flour. This here is a sifter. If anyone hasn't seen a sifter before. And we're going to sift the 2 cups of flour and then add the baking soda in. Keep in mind that when you measure flour, don't pack it down because that will result in inaccurate measurement. Once the 2 cups of flour are sifted, then you're going to add in the baking soda and the salt, mix it together, and that's done for our dry ingredients. Then we're going to make our wet ingredients. That's going to be your sugar, your well-beaten egg, and your milk and shortening. The second technique in this recipe is to have well-beaten eggs. So be sure that you don't skip this step. You want to make sure they're well-beaten. Then we're going to cream with a mixer. Make sure it's well-beaten, as shown here. Make sure it's very, very thin, and that everything is well mixed together. You don't want to have any chunks of shortening or anything left in the batter. Then we're going to take the dry ingredients, and you want to slowly mix the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. Add a little bit in, mix it up, add a little bit more, just in case you maybe over measured the flour and it becomes way too thick. The final step in preparing the batter is to add your mashed bananas. Like I said, you're going to use extremely ripe bananas it's going to be really soft and have dark brown spots. And you're going to take that and you're going to take the bananas and you're going to mash them in a cup. Make sure they're extremely soupy, as shown. And thoroughly mix those bananas into your batter. Now, after you mix the wet and dry ingredients together, the batter is going to show like a little thickness. But once you mix the bananas in, it'll get a lot less thick, and then it'll look like regular batter. Some other ingredients that you can add to this could be like nuts, blueberries, cinnamon, etc. And a good source for that is a book titled Williams-Sonoma Collection Bread. And once it's mixed, then we're going to take the mixture and we're going to put it in the pan. Now, you want to make sure that the pan is only filled to about 3/4 of the way full. To about so, because once it bakes in the oven, it's going to rise, and you don't want it to rise over the edges. The last step will be to put it in the oven. You're going to bake it for about 30 to 45 minutes. After the 30-minute mark, you want to check it every 5 minutes or so after the 30-minute mark, and you can do that with a toothpick. If you take a toothpick and you just place it in the center of the bread and you pull it out and it's clean, then your banana bread is done. I usually remove the banana bread, let it cool a little bit, and then wrap it in foil. This is the finished product. And using these 3 easy techniques that my grandmother used, sifting the flour, using well-beaten eggs, and extremely ripe bananas will ensure that your banana bread is the very best. You can smother it in butter or eat it plain. Either way, you and hopefully everyone else will enjoy your wonderful banana bread. Just remember, everyone has their own taste, so spice up this recipe any way you like. Thank you.